Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be super exciting because we're going to be doing a look with the new Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. So this is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and this is the inside. It comes with 18 shadows total. 6 are matte and the rest are like a shimmery type of touch to them, or they're just like a really metallic shadow. I have worked with this palette a little bit. I'm going to give you guys all my opinions and details and thoughts on this palette throughout the video. Today's look is going to be just like a simple peachy wash of color look with a white inner rim, and I got this look from Lustrelux here on YouTube. I really love her looks, and she did a look that was very similar to this with a different shadow, but she said you can use the tone Candy Peach in the peach palette to recreate it. So that's what we're going to be doing today with this palette here. This smells just like peaches. Like, you know how intense the Too Faced chocolate bar palettes are? This is just as intense, but with a really strong peach smell. If you ever ate like peach rings, like candy peach rings, that's exactly what this palette smells like. It is so, I love this palette. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the eye look. I'm going to prime my eyelids. For my eyelids lately, I've been using the Sonia Kashuk Quad. I got this from Target a long time ago, and it's my favorite concealer to carve out my brows with, if I carve out my brows. And my favorite brush to do that with is the Wet n Wild Concealer Flat Brush. This is one of the brushes that actually is worth something out of that entire collection. So what I'm going to do is just take the two shades at the top, and I just like to mix them. As you can see, I hit pan already. And I'm going to carve out my brows, and I'm also going to drag it down on my lid to use as my base. To blend down the rest of the I'm going to use this brush by Sigma, and this is the Taper P86. I really like these brushes for concealer, like thick concealers. And like I said in my last tutorial, this is a really good dupe for the MAC Soft Ochre. Those paint pots is super thick, and it makes the shadow last all day, and it's even cheaper. Okay, so now that that's all prepped and set, we can go ahead and go into the shadows. So the first shadow I'm going to use, of course, is I'm going to use a matte shadow to go into the crease and the brow bone, so it's not harsh when I start to put the other shadows on. So I'm just going to put this on the crease and on the brow bone. And this is a MAC 286 brush. This is really becoming my favorite brush to do every look with. So now that we got that on there, we're going to go right into the eye look. I like to use these little donuts for your hair just to kind of change the pigment in the brush. As you see, it's wiping off that color. And you could just go into the next shadow. You don't have to switch your brushes because I want to use this brush. So the first color I'm going to go in with is Candy Peach, and this is going to be the main shadow for this whole look. So you want to really get your brush in there. Really get a lot of pigment. These are very pigmented, and you want to go into the crease with this brush. Back and forth, circular motions, just to really blend the product. And when the first place that you put the shadow is where it's going to be most intense. So I started on the outer corner, and then I start bringing it in. And you also want to take that into your inner corner. Okay, so this is what it should look like. Just like a really nice wash of built up color. Just to get those harsh lines, I'm going to take my Sigma E40. That is my favorite brush to blend out harsh lines with. This is the Sigma E40, and I'm just going to blend out those harsh lines. So this is the NYX Jumbo White Pencil. And I'm going to put this on the center of my lid. Not even really the center. You want to keep it towards the lash line. And I'm going to blend it out with the Sonia Kashuk flat brush. On top of the shadow, I'm going to put this color Peaches and Cream. And I'm just going to use a 242 brush by MAC. I'm also going to go on top of that with the color Nectar. Nectar is one of my favorite shimmers in the whole entire palette. So I'm going to take Nectar and just press that on top. Like so. So for the lashes today, I'm going to be using the Queen Bee Cocoa Lashes. And these are the exact same lashes that she used. We're not going to do any wing liner with this look. But I do want to add a little zhuzh to the look. So I'm going to take a little bit of this color by ColourPop. And it's called Birthday Girl. And I'm going to take my 242 by MAC. And I'm going to put that on the center just a little bit. Just to add a little shimmer. These shadows apply best when you use your finger. So I'm going to apply it with my finger. So like that. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the Queen Bee lashes off camera and finish my other eye, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now the eyes are done. I really love these Queen Bee lashes. These are my first time wearing them, and they're fucking bomb. They're very intense. So if you're not into intense lashes, you might not appreciate these like I do. But we're going to go into the face, and I already primed and prepped with the Shine Killer by NYX and the Pore Filler. These are really two good, inexpensive primers. They work really good for staying matte and filling in the pores. So before I start my foundation, I want to do a little color correcting. Not trying to jump on the bandwagon, but I got some period friends and they're a little red. So I just want to neutralize it with this LA Pro Girl concealer in green. And green cancel out red every time. It's just the same as on the color wheel. You look at the color opposite to it and that's the color you will use. So green and red go hand in hand. And I'm going to apply this to my red marks just to kind of neutralize some stuff. And I'm just going to blend it out with the damn beauty blender. So the trick to color correcting for me is not over blending the product. I mean, you want to blend it in so it's not showing through the makeup, but you don't want to blend it away and then you still got the fucking red mark on your face. So be sure not to over blend. And then for foundation, I'm going to go in with the Odie, and it is the L'Oreal True Match Blend. This is one of the best foundations by the drugstore for like spring and fall. I really like this foundation. I'm just going to pour directly on my beauty blender and blend it all out over my skin. Okay, so now that the foundation's all set, I'm going to go ahead and use my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. This used to be Bay. I haven't used it in a long time, so I'm just going to use this to conceal. mascara, I'm going to Candy Peach. To apply the NYX white jumbo pencil on my waterline. I'm also going to do my lower lashes, and then I'll come back for the rest of the face. Okay, so these are the eyes with the white eyeliner and the mascara. You guys know I use the MAC Giga Black on the lower lashes. So to finish up this eye look completely, I'm going to go ahead and take the color Nectar, and I'm going to put it in the inner corner. And it's just going to add light to the eye. And just finish up the look. I'm gonna go ahead and bronze up the face and add some color back into the face. So for bronzer, I really been liking the NYX matte bronzer, and this is in the shade Deep Tan. So I'm going to start by bronzing my face with this, and I'm going to take my MAC 135 brush, excuse me, and I'm going to go ahead and bronze my skin. I'm going to be using a face powder like I did in my last video. I like doing that more because it doesn't look so ashy and harsh. So I'm going to take my little L'Oreal True Match powder, and I'm going to cut the contour with that. See, it cleans it up, but it's not harsh. It just doesn't look harsh. And I'm also going to use that same powder to set the rest of my face. I'm going to take some loose powder and set on the side. Right on the side of the contour. And that's going to make it sharp. I'm going to use in a long time. So I'm going to use my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Old Darling. I'm going to take my Anastasia A23 brush, spritz it, and dip it in the product. And honey, we about to take off. So whoa, it just looks like, whoa, damn, this is intense. Do y'all So Old Darling is very pigmented, as you can see. I like to blend it into the hairline, like the actual hairline. And I'm going to blend that out with a stippling brush. So don't be scared. I'm not going to keep it like this. Y'all know better. Okay, so for Lustrelux lips, she had like a really peachy nude lipstick. It didn't really go on my skin tone, so I'm going to use like a really nude gloss. And this is the NYX Butter Gloss in Fortune Cookie. This is one of my favorite drugstore lip glosses, like favorite. So I'm going to apply this to my lips. And that is the end of this look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this inspired look. I had so much fun recreating it. I was really nervous about using this particular shade that I use for this look because of my skin tone, but bitch, I look better than Lustrelux. Yeah, I do. So yes, the new TooFaced Sweet Peach palette is live. Y'all know how I feel about peach stuff, so I had to get it and really just like show y'all in depth what it does, and I absolutely love this palette. This palette is still sold out. It launched today on Ulta and it's sold out again. So y'all just gotta keep trying, because I literally did not get this palette until 6 o'clock in the morning when the first day of release. I didn't get it till 6 in the morning, and I didn't stay up. I stayed up. I woke up at 3 in the morning. That's when it released, and they totally just said fuck the East Coast and we gonna release it whatever fuck we want to. So it wasn't released in where I'm at until 3 in the morning, and it sold out in like 4 minutes, but it didn't sell out. It was like a crash. So literally at like 3:04 on the website, you could not get on there for like hours. So I woke up at 6 o'clock to get my son ready for school, and it was on there and I purchased it. So yes, this is the TooFaced Sweet Peach palette. It is so wonderful. Like, I do not have anything bad to say about this palette. Like, y'all gotta get it. Y'all gotta get it. If you're a collector, if you like these types of shades, if you like Too Faced shadows, just get it. Just get it. So yeah, that is it for this look. I really hope y'all enjoy, and I will see y'all in my next one.